Alisyn, you're committed to helping women find their voice. In fact, even after you had your children, you went on to lead a support group through an organization called Resolve. Why'd you want to do that?
And as I'm sure you get as much when you volunteer, you get as much as you give. And it was a really, really special experience to be able to show them the road that I had traveled and the painful journey, and then to be able to watch them have success and reach some resolution.
Yeah, you know, Alisyn, my good friend Rachel Ray always talks about paying it forward, and it just feels so good when you can pay it forward. But speaking of Resolve, now joining the conversation is Barbara Collura. She's the president and the CEO of Resolve, which is the National Infertility Association. Barbara, thanks for joining us today.
It's great to be here and great to see you, Alisyn.
You know, Barbara, since the pandemic started, you've been worried about the isolation that people feel without a support system in place when dealing with infertility.
It's a weird sort of thing, but in many ways, people with infertility have lived through almost like a pandemic where you're feeling so isolated and you really can't connect with other people. But now you're in a pandemic, you're isolated, you're not supposed to gather with other people. You're not supposed to have those really intimate personal connections with people, which is exactly what we say that you need when you're going through infertility. So it definitely has been a challenge and a struggle for our community.
So given the conditions that we're in now, how would you suggest that people actually find a support group when they feel so isolated?
Well, Resolve is doing online support groups, and there are many ways for people to connect online. I encourage you to find, as I say, your entourage. Find your people. Find that support network. Don't try this alone. I mean, look at Alisyn. She is somebody who probably you would think, oh, she doesn't need a support group. She's got herself all together. And her story is repeated thousands and thousands of times. This is a really serious disease. It's really tough to go through it alone. I can't encourage you enough. Find your entourage, connect with them, and ensure that you are doing that on a regular basis through this journey.
You know, Alisyn, so many women, when they have failed, pregnancies or IVF fails, they feel like it's them. They feel like they are inadequate. They feel guilty, and they don't want to talk about it. What would you say to women who feel like there's something wrong with me, and I don't want the world to know there's something wrong with me?
Well, I mean, it's what Barb just said. It's a disease. And I think that it just helps to see it as any other sickness. You know, you don't blame yourself and feel shame when you have the flu. And so this is not anything that you've chosen. So I think that you need to kind of readjust your thinking away from failure to, how am I going to take care of myself to get through this period of illness, disease, whatever you want to call it. And you can do that.
And Alisyn, even though while you were doing that, though, people did say things that you wish they hadn't said.
Oh, all the time, Dr. Ian, all the time. So when are you guys having a baby? TikTok, what's taking so long? Well, don't you guys want to have kids? Do you want to have kids or what? I mean, all of that stuff that, women are always asked of a certain age. And don't ever ask them when they're having a baby. Don't ever do that.
Yes. It's interesting. I have to admit, I'm guilty because I love kids. I'm excited for people to have kids. So I myself have been guilty of saying, all right, it's time to go. It's time to go. And really, people have to realize the excitement you have for someone else. No one knows if someone has tried, if they've had problems. So it's probably best to allow that conversation to happen organically rather than be like, okay, guys, it's time to get going.
Exactly. I mean, it comes from a good place. Obviously, people who are going, when are you guys going to have a baby? They're excited for you. It's coming from a good place. But you're so right, Dr. Ian. You never know. I didn't tell people when I had miscarriages. You don't know what somebody has just been through.
That's right.
So I just think people need to really approach that topic with sensitivity.
Well, Alisyn and Barbara, you guys are awesome. You're doing great work. Thank you so much. And even though we're in a pandemic, keep spreading the word and getting people excited about it. And Alisyn, I will watch you bright and early in the morning.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much for having us. It's been great to talk to you, Dr. Ian, and great to see you, Barb.
Yeah,
take care, guys.
Thank you.